Hi guys, it's Angie Lost Soul 79. We're here with Cynthia. Cynthia, it's okay. You don't have to be nervous. How long have you been homeless?
About a month.
Oh, that's okay. And what caused your situation?
Our house got condemned, and we were staying in me and my husband was living in Granbury, and they condemned our house, and you can't be homeless in Granbury because they put you in jail.
Wow.
Yeah. So we came down here,
And do y'all have a car?
no.
No. So how did y'all get here?
A friend of ours brought us down.
Okay.
Got us.
Yeah, we used to live over towards Granbury, so I know where that's at. I didn't know that you couldn't be homeless there.
Yeah, you can't be homeless in Granbury.
That is crazy. How long did you live there in Granbury?
I lived there all my life.
Oh, okay. And you said your husband, is he out here with you?
Yes.
He is? That's good. That's good. At least you got protection. You know, y'all guys got protection.
Oh yes.
So, do you have any family or?
I do, but they don't talk to me no more. They consider me dead to them.
Why, man?
Because I really don't know. My mom passed away when I was like 4 years old, and then my dad passed away in 2005. So
I'm sorry.
You know.
So your childhood, did you have a good childhood? No. I'm sorry.
I was from pillar to post.
You was what?
From pillar to post, home to home.
Oh, okay.
My sister came and I was with my stepdad and my little brother, and my sister came and got me from my stepdad's house, kept me for about 6 months, just dropped me off at my mom her and my mom was best friends. They went to school together, but I didn't know her.
Yeah.
You know, and just dropped me off on the doorstep, knocked on the door, got in the car, and left.
Oh no.
And just left me there. And then I got to know them good, and and then after that, I was 11 years old. My sister came back and got me, and then I stayed with her for about 3 months. And then she didn't want me no more, so I went to go visit my other sister, Darlene, and then I was there for about 2 years, and her husband started trying to molest me and everything.
Oh no.
And then when I told her about it, she told me that I was a liar, and she was threatening to put me in a girls' home.
Ain't that the worst when they don't believe you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then she threatened to put me in a girls' home, and then my older brother, he looked at her, he says, "You're not putting my little sister in a girls' home." And so I went to go live with him, and I stayed there for about 5 years until his baby mama found out that I was there. And she goes, "Well, if you can afford your little sister there, then you can afford child support."
Oh my.
So then he had to do something because he couldn't afford child support.
Yeah.
So he told me, he goes, "I'm going to take you to your dad's house." I thought they was talking about my real dad because I never really knew my real dad.
Yeah.
I mean, I've known of him and I've seen him, but I never, lived with him. And I was scared. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to go,
Yeah.
I'd rather go to them girls' home. Put me in a girls' home. And he goes, "No, I'm talking about Waylon." My stepdad and I "You're talking about Carrie, my brother, his dad?" He goes, "Yes." And I got all excited. I got to go back with my dad, and, because
They're the only man you knew as your dad.
Since I was 2 months old.
Yeah.
And then whenever I got there, my little brother, he just came running out the door and yelled, "Sissy!"
Aww.
So I got to be with him, and then in 95, he got in trouble with the law and everything. Started robbing stores, houses.
And that's your little brother?
That's my
Okay.
Well, he's my half brother.
Yeah.
But I don't consider.
Yeah, same thing.
He shot somebody between the eyes.
Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
probably heard about it in Granbury.
Oh no.
In 95, come find out he didn't do it. My older brother, my stepbrother, he's the one that done it, and told Carrie if he didn't take the blame that he was going to kill him.
Oh no.
Well, Carrie woke up. They gave him all kinds of drugs, shot him up with heroin, acid, LSD, PCP, you know, all this stuff all together in a syringe. Well, he passed out in the backseat of the car. He woke up with the body on top of him and the gun in his hand.
Oh, shit.
And so he freaked out, and the only thing that he knew what to do is just get rid of the body.
Yeah.
Get rid of the gun. Well, he threw the gun out in the Cranberry Lake, and then drove down, took the car, you know, it was the guy's car that was on top of him, that was dead. Drove his car down to, you know where Mitchell Bend Highway is?
Yeah.
Well, drove down to Mitchell Bend Highway, and that big old ditch, right there, that hill that goes down, he tossed the body out, and there was a highway patrol sitting down.
Oh, shoot.
And, you know, like, probably from here to that vehicle down there.
Yeah.
That's how far they was. And they seen him do that, and he freaked out. And he called me and collected on the phone, and he goes, "Sissy, I'm in jail." I said, "For what?" And he goes, "I think I killed a guy."
Wow.
And then he's like, "But I don't." He says, "But I don't remember." He said, "All I woke up is a gun in my hand and the body on top."
So they set him up.
They set him up.
They set him up.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then he went to he was in Hood County jail, and then he went to Pasadena, and he got in trouble up there because this guy was trying to make him his bitch.
Yep.
Mainly.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Cause I ain't gonna be nobody's bitch.
Yep.
I have a girl and I have a daughter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my time and get out." And
So how long did he get?
well, he got life without parole
Oof.
for the murder of this one guy.
Yeah.
And then they was in the chow hall, and the guy that was trying to make him, he had a knife in his hand, and he cut him from ear to ear. Because, I mean, he was forcing him, you know, to do stuff. And
Yeah, that he didn't want to do.
Yeah.
He was protecting himself.
Right.
Yeah.
And so they said that if the guy dies, he's going to get the death penalty. Well, he told his lawyer, he says, "I will kill myself before the state kills me." Well, my uncle, which was the guard up there, the prison guard, had him framed. They put you know those I don't know what they're called, the wires that they have on the top of the gates.
Yeah.
Yeah, had one of them, and came up behind him, choked him, killed him with that. He had a piece of wire on his in his neck when they did the autopsy. They hung him and told them that they hung himself.
Oh, wow.
And when his lawyers walked in, because he was going in for court that day, August 31st, no, August the 30th of 2001, he was going to court, and the lawyers walked in, and his feet was flat-footed on the ground, but the sheet was wrapped around his neck like he hung. And so the lawyers said right there, he didn't hung himself.
Oh my
If he wouldn't
God.
hung himself,
I'm sorry.
he would then, you know.
That's crazy.
And then they called all my family about it, and we're the only ones. I'm the only one that wanted his property. Nobody else wanted his property.
That's crazy.
And so then they went and sent him down here for us to bury him in Fort Worth. He's buried in my pan.
Yeah.
And so me and my ex-husband, we had I think it was like an 86 Buick. We drove all the way to Palestine, put him in the trunk of our car, and brought him down here to bury him.
Oh, wow. And they let you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because
At least he's buried.
he's buried at home.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
And
That is
my-
crazy.
I had 5 kids. I had my 2 girls are oldest, and then I had my 3 boys.
Uh-huh.
And my oldest boy, we got pulled over. And because I guess when they put the body in the trunk, they hit the wire, the
Yeah.
line.
Okay.
And the cop pulled us over and said, "Mr. Worley, can I see your driver's license and registration?" Well, he hands his driver's license and the insurance. And my oldest son's back there. We got a dead body in the car. We
Oh
got a dead body. And I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Here we go. I mean, it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny now, but it's not funny.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, it was funny.
Yeah.
Because I was like laughing, but I was also crying, crying at the same
Yeah.
time. And I'm like, Dennis Jr., shut up. Dennis Jr., shut up. But Mama, he's dead.
Oh my God.
And so they got Mr. Worley and Miss Worley. Will you please step out the car? And I'm like, I got the papers. I said, I got the papers. I said, this is my brother.
Oh.
We went to go pick him up at Palestine prison. You know, because he died.
Oh, so they let you pick him up from the prison?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. They had where they go where they put the dead bodies at. Well, it's not really at the prison, but it's like.
I figured they would take him to at least a morgue, at least have enough.
That's what it is, but it's on the same.
For
area.
the for the prison.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And, so we I showed him the papers and numbers had to match the numbers that's on him.
Yeah.
And he's still back there, but officer, he's dead.
And how old was he?
He was he was born in 96. It's only 2005.
Oh, he was just a baby.
Yeah. And I mean, it was. I'm like, son, he knows. And he goes, aren't you gonna arrest my mama?
Oh.
Aren't you gonna arrest her for having a dead body? And he goes, no.
Oh.
You know, his family. He's so.
Yeah.
Well, he wouldn't shut up until the police took him out of the car, all the kids out of the car, took him to his back of the car. You know how they had those toys and everything.
Yeah.
For the kids.
Yeah.
Well, he picks up the handcuffs, the badge, and the rifle, and he says, "Well, if you ain't gonna arrest my mama, I will." And so they let us go and everything, and we really didn't have the money to embalming or have a funeral. So what we did is my ex-husband he built a
Casket.
for
Yeah.
him out of cedar trees.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was all nice and everything. And my oldest daughter, which was 7 at the time, she put her allowance and bought my brother's tombstone.
Oh.
And the tombstone cost like $1,000.
Yeah, they do.
They let her have it for $150.
Wow.
Because that's all she had.
Yeah. That's
And
sweet.
So she picked out the tombstone, and then she drew a picture. Because the pastor was going to set up the service and everything for him. She drew a picture, and she says, Mama, this is how Uncle Carrie's gravesite's going to be. And I said, how do you know? She says, because Uncle Carrie told me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she hears him all the time.
Does she still?
Yeah.
She does. And how old is she now?
She's 26.
Wow.
Yeah, that was his little Beck. That's what her name is, Rebecca Kay. But he called her Beck.
Do y'all have a relationship now?
Who, me and my daughter?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Then is there a reason that they don't? Are they in a hard spot too?
Yes.
Or okay.
Yeah. She just got her kids taken away.
Oh,
And
okay.
they just got. She was supposed to get them back this month, and they got adopted out on New Year's Eve without her. And then when she found out, she called me on Facebook, and she goes, Mom. I said, what? She goes, I said, why are you crying? She goes, Mom. I said, baby, talk. She goes, I don't have my kids no more. And then I start crying.
Yeah. Well, they're your grandbabies. How many kids does she have?
She has 3.
3.
And then the youngest
She can get them back. I've had my kids took.
She has to complete the pairing classes. But she's already done it 3 times. And her youngest sister keeps on putting her in it. Which her youngest sister's a bitch.
Yeah.
You know, I mean.
So not you and your kids, not all of them, like y'all all don't have a good relationship?
Me and my youngest daughter, we don't.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like that, you know?
I mean, I helped her out many times.
Yeah.
And when I need help, she's like, fuck you.
Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah,
I just
and-
don't see leaving my mother out on the street. You know,
Yeah.
I couldn't do
Well,
that.
Rebecca, she said, Mom, if I had my own place,
Oh yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you and my stepdad would not be on the street
So, what do y'all plan to do after what tomorrow?
tomorrow. Yeah, we gotta be out tomorrow.
What are y'all gonna do?
A lady gave me a card for she helps with housing,
Okay.
and we're gonna call her.
Yeah.
See, I can't really be out here because I'm anemic, real bad.
Yeah. Well,
And
no one should have to be out here. As many buildings as Fort Worth has,
oh yeah,
they should have plenty of places for people to lay their head.
I mean, the Salvation Army ain't even taking people. All they're doing is taking women and men and children.
And that's because of COVID, right?
Yeah, but still.
I know. I know.
You
I know
know,
it's not right.
you
It's
can-
not.
Wear a mask, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, and the other shelter down here,
True
they're
Worth.
they're only letting certain people in.
That's kind of strange. I've heard some bad stuff about these
Oh, yeah.
shelters.
But this one down here, they have a lot of problems. They don't fix their plumbing.
Yeah.
You have to sleep on the floor on a mat. They got bed bugs like Tina said.
Yeah.
A bunch of them's got scabies.
That's crazy.
So,
And they just let it run rampant over there.
oh yeah. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to end the interview for now. But you got my card. You got my number. Just call me if you need anything. Okay? And you know this is going up on YouTube.
Yes.
Just want to make sure. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.